So you gotta look on that little green paragraph, and if it starts with start indoors or sow, so it's saying you gotta start indoors or sow outdoors. So let's organize them into sow outdoors and sow indoors. So outdoors, okay, and indoors. So now let's flip it over and see. So we got to start these indoors, which means we're going to start them in my little DIY. It's the egg carton over there. You could see it. So I'm just going to be planting those in there today, so I'll show you how that goes. And then we'll probably plant these as well. I'm not going to plant every single one of them because I kind of want to savor them. And in case these don't grow, I might just plant them directly onto the hill. So let's get started. Okay, so most of the time I didn't in the past follow the directions for gardening. I just literally plant them and they still grew really well on the hill. But this time I kind of am really gardening all by myself, and I'm like really gardening like a lot of stuff instead of just grabbing seeds we had and planting them. And I spent money on this, so that kind of makes it more established to me. So I'm starting with the lavender, tomato, sweet bell pepper, and hot pepper, which are the ones we need to plant indoors. I'm just going to read. It says 8 to 10 weeks before spring frost. Gently press seeds into seed starting formula. Keep moist. Okay, so I don't have seed starting formula, and it's not frosty here in California, but that's okay. Start in well-lighted area. Sow individual containers filled with seed starting formula. Keep moist. What's really fun about gardening is seeing what the seeds look like, and some of them you might be like, oh yeah, obviously that's what it looks like. So for the bell peppers, just going to shake all the ones that might be on the top. And I'm just going to be really neat and flip up the thing instead of just ripping it like a like an envelope or something. So let's see. There's not very many. Not a lot. They're like bell pepper seeds pretty much. So I'm just going to put those back in there so you got to see them. And then I'm going to put some, hold on, they're flying everywhere. Don't want to waste that. Okay, so I'm going to get some of this potting soil and kind of crumble it up because it is pretty dry. And I'm just going to put that into all these little cups. Really crumble it up because otherwise you're just going to have plants growing in rocks because it's kind of little clumps. This egg carton thing is kind of an experiment because I do want to see if this is deep enough, because I don't know, it might not. Hope you guys can excuse all the noises and dogs and everything. Comment down below if you guys want to meet my pets video. And then once they all are filled pretty well, I'll show you how filled they need to be. I'm just going to go over to the hose to water it so that it's freshly damp when the seeds get in here. So there you go, that's how filled it is. And then I'm going to go over to the water and just turn it on a tiny bit. Oh darn it, I forgot to do something. Forgot to poke holes in the bottom. It's kind of hard because the egg carton will absorb a lot of water too. So that should be good. And then I'm gonna go get like a knife or something and poke holes into the bottom. Maybe just one big hole, I don't know. We'll see. They have been poked. They have holes in the bottom now. It's already pretty soggy from the water, so this might not work out. But I'm going to take 2 seeds per hole because I don't know if both of them might work. And pretty much you can either make a hole if your soil is really fine, but mine is kind of like a bark type soil. So I'm going to lift a little bit of it up and put a little bit of it on top. The deeper you go, the harder it is for the plant to reach the surface, so don't put it through that. So just keep on putting them in. I'm going to put them in rows. All of my gardening is entirely experimental, just so you guys know. I'm not a professional at this whatsoever. So yeah. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with the indoor growing. I don't know where I'm going to put these. I do have a tray for the things so that when they get watered they will drain out, but might be a mess inside. So I'll tell you guys in another video what happens. So I've decided that I'm just going to cut this video short, and so this is going to be indoor seeds, and the next video is going to be outdoor seeds. Bye!